Many have criticized the world Muslim community for not being more aggressive in identifying and stopping violently radical elements within their own religion. But one Muslim country has done exactly that. Morocco is in an area of North Africa called the Maghreb, which has become a hotbed of Islamic terrorist activity. There were 15 terrorist attacks in the region in 2011. By 2014, the number leapt to over 1,100. But of all those attacks, only one targeted Morocco. So how has Morocco achieved relative safety compared to its neighbors, and what can we learn from it? Scott Thuman found two people with some answers.
Morocco is one of the world's top tourist destinations, known for stunning desert scenes, ancient architecture, and at least one Hollywood classic. Casablanca was set during World War II when Morocco played a role in the French resistance against Hitler.
Round up the usual suspects.
But since the attacks on Paris and other terrorist assaults, the Moroccans are front and center in another resistance against Islamic extremists. Mohammed Ben Hamou heads the Moroccan Center for Strategic Studies. For him, the threat is as clear as the number of foreign fighters they track.
When you have a global view on this phenomenon, as we know, we have in the region 1,000 from Algeria, 5,200 foreign terrorist fighters from Tunisia, and when you move to the north in Europe, you have 1,700 from France, 815 from Belgium. So we have today a very clear idea about all this nationality and this terrorists from where they are coming.
When it comes to fighting terror, some have argued that it's not the US, it's not the UK, but that it's Morocco that perhaps has the right formula, the formula for success in fighting terror. Is that true?
I think that Morocco, since the terrorist attack in Casablanca on May 2003, have developed a very good experience.
The 2003 Casablanca attacks were a wake-up call. 12 Islamic extremist suicide bombers killed 33 people. Tens of thousands of Moroccans responded with marches and banners that read, "Say no to terrorism." Within a year, 2,000 had been arrested in connection with the attacks.
We know more about these terrorist groups and the networking, how they recruit and where they look for the funding. The second pillar was to manage the religious spectrum. Of course, managing the mosque, that the imam, the role and the mission of imam must be, and what that they do now, just to pray and to preach, and not to use the mosque for giving political speech or violent speech.
Why is Morocco getting it right?
The issue of cultural understanding, I think, is something that we could certainly take a lesson from.
Retired General Kip Ward was the first commander of so-called Africa Command, AFRICOM, in charge of all U.S. forces operating in Africa from 2007 to 2011, which plays a key role in counterterrorism efforts.
We certainly spent time with that in AFRICOM, trying to better understand the environment. And so we have to do a better job of understanding the cultural and societal implications for our actions where we are, in fact, doing our activities. And that's something that Morocco pays attention to.
What is it when it comes to fighting terror that you think has allowed Morocco to not only prevent more attacks in its own territory, but also help thwart attacks elsewhere?
I think that's certainly a big key, their intelligence. Having eyes and ears, having an understanding of what's going on in neighborhoods, putting the picture together to help better understand what's going on. And I think part of Morocco's success is their network of knowledge that they have put together to understand what's going on inside of their country.
Dr. Ben Hamou tells me that the key to Morocco's success is they make human intelligence, not technology, their first focus, and rely heavily on what they call Hadar, a system of interagency sharing of that vital information combined with strict border controls and harsh gun laws. I'm Scott Thuman for Full Measure. Sharyl?
Thanks, Scott, and stay with us. We'll be right back.